How y'all doing this morning, man? Where y'all checking in at? Y'all working? Y'all at home? Top of the morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. T Hill, what's up, man? Edward G, what's going on? Damn, man, I can't see. I know you rolling, T Hill. But yeah, man. Y'all see the thumbnail. Is your next move your best move? Some of y'all making some bad decisions out here, man. We like I said, I be watching videos, man. I be watching videos. What's this dude doing here? I still be watching videos out here, just random videos, and seeing what people talking about and stuff like that. Some of this stuff, man. Cause I be driving, I just be watching videos sometimes. You know, just different videos, just random stuff. You know, nobody particular. What's going on, Ethan? I know y'all saw the trailer, the Dallas trailer yesterday. Finally got the swap on it. Went from a Thermo King to a carrier. All the trailers got carrier units on them. That particular reefer unit, I think that was a little bit newer. It got the soft keys. It got the soft keys on that one. So that one's a little bit, I think the software is a little bit newer than this 13 I got right here I'm pulling. But yeah, we're making a move on that, so we just gotta wait for it to get to VA. It's on its way to Virginia, so it should be here probably Thursday or Friday. Or Friday, I mean. Maybe Thursday, I don't know. Or this weekend. But what else? But yeah, like I was saying, I'm starting to see that the trucks is it's getting hard for you guys getting trucks. It's different from when I did mine. I'm starting to see it in the not only trucks, just trucks, trailers. Insurance is getting kind of weird. I'm just starting to see a lot of things going on. I don't know what's going on with the transportation industry, but they're making it harder for people to get their own trucks. Making it harder for people to run their own business. They're trying to find ways for people not to level up. And that's why, I really believe that's why the whole, a lot of people are doing LPs and leases and stuff like that. And, people can't get approved for trucks, or they can't get approved for credit, or they're having a hard time getting a good quote for insurance. I think they're really tightening down on some of this stuff that's going on regarding trucks, owner operators, people getting their own business, going out of business, getting into situations, accidents, claims, tickets, violations, all kind of stuff's going on. I think they're really tightening down on a lot of things. The whole thing with the $2 million policy, that's they trying to get pushed. You gotta pay attention to some of this stuff. I'm seeing it. I think next year is gonna be real bad for a lot of you guys trying to become owner operators. It's only getting worse. But we're gonna speak on the next move, best move. Now, when I say that, when I'm speaking on that, I'm talking about some of you guys. Okay, so most everybody comes in the game as a company driver, right? You got to figure out the next move, your best move. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to run your own business? Are you trying to see it's something that you want to do? And this is why I always say, don't don't become a company driver and then jump into get your authority, because, or get a truck and get your authority, or buy a truck from a dealer, because you might not want to do that. You know, you might want to stay as a company driver. That's why I say leasing is cool. I just don't agree with lease purchase. There are some good lease purchase deals, but very rare. You got to find it. I do agree with leasing, but like I said, I agree with leasing as a stepping stone. Go from a company driver, level up. You know, when you're comfortable, when you got some money. And the whole time you're doing leasing, see, my thing is, when I was doing leasing, I was building my credit. My personal credit. I was fixing my personal credit. I was putting money to the side, or somewhat. But I was fixing things. I wasn't just out here running, doing the leasing, making, a couple dollars extra out here, trying to flex, trying to buy a car, this and that. I was paying stuff down, paying debt down. That's a move. You gotta have some type of business plan. Some type of plan. You just can't be out here just going with the flow. Leasing is a stepping stone. It's not only just to learn about lanes and trying to level up or trying to get a truck. It's also fixing your personal life. So when you do go to the next step, you don't got all this overhead. A lot of you guys got to fix your credit. Leasing will help you fix your credit. Yes, you make some money, you make some extra few dollars more than as a company driver, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But definitely fix your credit, man, and have some money saved to the side. You're not going to have a perfect story doing leasing. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be some times where you want to give up. It's not the best thing to do, but it's an opportunity. It's a tool to get to the next level of what you're trying to do. And then it will determine whether this is something you want to do, if you want to move forward and get your own truck, or do you want to go back to being a company driver, or you just want to give up trucking all together. But at least it gives you that option. So that's why I say leasing. If you can find a good deal. Another thing is a lot of people are blasting. They're blasting where they're leased onto. I recommend some of you guys not to do that, especially if you got a YouTube channel. When I was doing my leasing on and all that, y'all did not know who I was leased on to. There's a lot of rats, snitches, that get you jammed up, and have you all messed up, man. Handle your business, do what you need to do, make a move, and go to the next step. Calculated moves. Make your next move your best move. Y'all see the thumbnail? It's a king knocking out the queen. Your next move got to be your best move. Like I said, everything is trial and error. Like I said, I took L's in lease purchase. I took L's with my authority. But you learn from them and you move forward. It's a lot of money out here. It's a lot of moves to be made. The whole thing about the reefer, I made a calculated move. I wanted reefers with lower hours because of what I was doing. The reefer is gonna be constantly running. It makes no sense for me to go buy a reefer with a million hours on it, over 20,000 hours on it. You see what I'm saying? You gotta make a good move on certain things. It's a good investment, and it will pay out in the long run. I know somebody asked me about newer reefers, buying newer reefers. You can finance a newer reefer if it's your first reefer. I just don't recommend keep financing equipment. You don't want all this debt, and you always got to prepare for the worst in trucking. There's gonna be a time where the rates are gonna be trash, and you gotta adjust. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to adjust. Trucking is just nothing but a roller coaster. This is why I really don't. I like what I do, but you got to prepare for what is going to happen. It's gonna be back down to COVID-19 rates again. It's coming. I don't know how when, but we ready. You know what I'm saying? We ready, most definitely. Like, I'm getting everything straight now and getting stuff locked in. That's what I was saying. Some of you guys, I was saying this back when I was doing that auction in North Carolina. If you're gonna do something, you better do it now, because it's coming. Some of you guys are still messing with Snyder financing, paying $1,000 a week for a truck. I'm telling you right now, if you're doing that, most of y'all probably locked in with that deal. But don't do that. Yeah, the rates is up, $1,000 a week. Yeah, for the truck, that's cool. I mean, that's not cool, but the rates is up. You'll be able to afford it. But what are you gonna do when the rates is trash? How you gonna be able to afford $1,000 a week for a truck, $4,000 a month? That's what I was saying. Like, you gotta make decisions based off of when the trucking is at its worst. If you understand what I'm saying, you can't make a decision when the rates are up. If you know how bad it can get when the rates are down, people get laid off, volume goes down, a lot of things happen when the rates are down. You know, YouTubers that be on YouTube talking all this, that, and the third, and then all of a sudden they disappear, and then they come back when the rates are up, coming up, making up stories and stuff, talking about, yeah, we did this, that, and third. Yeah, we know what's going on, man. We know what's going on. But like I said, if y'all understand what I'm saying, making your best move, dang, I forgot what the whole thing said. Making good moves, pretty much. You got to make a good move in trucking to go to the next level. Hold on, let me see. Early bird gets the worm. Ethan, JGL. Good morning. Out here riding first time. I was able to catch you live. Okay, I appreciate you coming in. And it's live in the morning. Appreciate the content. Ron Wright. No doubt. What's up, man? U.S. Foods game this AM. Okay, yeah, I know the deal, man. I know how it is in U.S. Foods, man. They always was our competition. You know, I was with PFG or whatnot, but you know, I know the deal, man. I know how it is out there, being a local guy, going up and down that ramp with a dolly. I did all that. But a lot of people, like I said, making your best move making your next move your best move. A lot of people, generally, I'm gonna just say it like this: a lot of people come from warehouse. A lot of people come in the trucking game to make money, you know, and they trying to figure it out. You know, it's all about making calculated moves. You know, for instance, like I think I just started watching, just popped up in. Like what he's doing. He was with Swift. You know, he had to do what he had to do. Swift is not the best company in the world. You know, you hear the horror stories. You know, he might have had a good situation. He was home, and, you know, he made a move. He's only been in the game for a year. I believe he just got his year at CDL, and he's already an owner-operator. He probably moving faster than I did. I think he did. But that's a good move. He found somebody that he surrounded himself with somebody that's what he wanted to do. He did a mentorship with SoCal, and he I guess he followed the game plan, and now he's out here ready to do the owner-op thing. So that's a good example. You know, a lot of you guys are coming in. Y'all coming in where at the point of my career when I got my authority. Y'all wasn't there when I was with JB Hunt as a regional driver, or y'all weren't there when I was doing an LP, or y'all weren't there when I was doing the leasing with Metal Art. A lot of you guys came in when I got my authority and I was making moves. So y'all just coming to the game thinking, you know, I did this overnight. No, I didn't. I didn't do it overnight. I went through the same thing most of you guys went through. Lost a lot of money. You know, I lost a lot of money, made a lot of bad decisions, you know, but like I said, once again, trucking is trial and error. But at the end of the day, you don't give up, and we never went back. We always move forward. We never went backwards. We always move forward. You know, some people take a little bit more time to get it, you know, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, you gotta go forward. Definitely gotta go forward. But that's what I'm just saying. You know, trucking is definitely a gamble. Yes, it is. It's definitely a gamble. You're gonna roll the dice. That's why I say a lot of stuff in my videos. I talk about buying trucks. You really don't see me talk about buying trucks, but a lot of you ask about buying trucks, and you ask a whole bunch of questions and stuff like that. Like what I did it, the way I did it was different. But what you should do is, like, if you're going to buy a truck, or if you're going to go to auction, or whatever the case may be, take somebody with you, somebody that's mechanically inclined that can look at that truck. Pay the $200 to $300, man. It's a good investment. You gotta invest. You know, buying a truck, you know, and you buy a truck in the next week or the next month, and your engine blow, whatever the case may be, man, you're gonna really regret it. That's why I say, man, you know, you gotta be smart about certain things in this trucking industry. It's a gamble. You rolling the dice. It can really put somebody like in a very depressed situation. Trailers, it's not really that bad. As a truck, the truck is the power unit. You know, the trailer, you can always either get a trailer or not, or do power only, wherever the case may be. But you gotta when you get in the truck, please check that truck out. You know, please check that truck out, man. I don't want to see nobody out here, you know, saying they went and got a truck, and you know the next week they out of business. And you don't want that, man. Just check that truck out, man. You know, as far as what types of truck, that's pretty much a preference. The engine is probably what you want to look at. You know, some people got different views on certain engines, or whatever the case may be. I had my experiences. The only engine I haven't drove was a Cat, but I had my experience with the Volvos, the Cummins, and the Detroits. And out of those, I think the Cummins was the best one for me. But you gotta make good moves. You gotta make good decisions on certain things. And you gotta level up, and you gotta keep going forward. You know, not going back. You know, and leasing. As far as the whole leasing thing, it shouldn't take y'all a year to figure it out. And you shouldn't be like some of y'all guys are company hopping. Why are you company hopping? It's all gonna be the same thing. For those y'all don't know, if you're leasing and you go to another leasing, if you got your truck, you lease on to another company. You lease on to another company just because the percentage is higher, or whatever the case is. It's all the same thing. It's going to be the same thing, and the next company's going to be the same. And y'all probably asking me, "Oh, what do you mean? How do you figure that out? If I get 85% here, and if I get 80% here, and I go here, I get 85% there, I'm making more money." You're really not. It's all about how you run. That's why they always say, you come here, you can make $5,000, $6,000 a week, or you come here, you can make $4,000 to $5,000, or you come here, you make $4,000 to $6,000. It's always going to be a range. It's always going to be a range. It's never going to be. You're never going to see a company like, yeah, you come here, you make $6,000 a week, straight up. And they say that, they lying. They lying. It's always going to be a range. That's why it's always going to be the same money, because it depends on how you run. You know, it depends how you run. They cannot guarantee a money when the rates is down. You can't do it. Well, this year was kind of real rough because the COVID. I think that was just the worst. Those numbers was like, I mean, you was around like $2,000-$3,000 maybe. It's for real. But then again, that goes along with when the COVID-19 hit. If your overhead wasn't low enough and you had a truck payment out this world, you were scrambling. you was hurting. You know, like I said, it was rough on me. Y'all seen the videos? And I think I've dropped the video. Am I still rolling or something like that? And I was in Florida doing something. But I was still rolling. I think I sat maybe a week. It probably wasn't even a week. It probably was a couple days. But we got back into it. You had to do what you had to do, and I had to keep going. At the end of the day, we was making money. We was still able to pay the bills, and that was the end of that. But you got to your next move. Got to be your best move. Y'all get what I'm saying? Let me read some of this stuff. If you got a 1K a week payment and rates drop, just cry about how trucking sucks and how it's not your fault. You're gonna be crying. You might fall into depression. I think I ran into somebody that was doing them SFI deals, man. I just tell people, just leave Snyder alone, man. It's just in general, just stay away from Snyder. You know, they just got so much other stuff going on, and so much scam stuff going on with Snyder, and so much finessing. I would just leave Snyder alone as a whole. That's just me though. Got hit with $2,800 a month insurance quote. Should I do it? $2,800 a month for insurance? Hell no. Nah, that sounds like Progressive. That's very, like I said, I said it earlier, man. It's a lot of things changing. I'm paying attention. I'm seeing it. It's harder. Like I experienced a little bit when I got my trailer last year, the first trailer in 2019. It was so hard to get me a trailer. Like I thought that getting a trailer was harder than getting a truck, but now what I'm seeing is it's hard to get a truck and a trailer now. A lot of guys are going in trying to get a truck and they can't get financed. Man, I'm seeing, like, I pay attention to a lot of stuff, like I said, but if you already, even for instance, what's his name? Lean Trucker. He's been in the game for a minute, and he had an issue, well, he didn't have an issue getting a truck. He had an issue with getting a good interest rate, because he already had a truck paid cash, he paid for it. It was the interest rate for him. But I think he got it squared away though. But for a new guy trying to come in and get a truck, they're putting a lot of like strict guidelines for people to get financed. And this is why I say I wouldn't recommend getting financed through the dealership's bank, because this is what happens is you go in a dealership, you say, hey, I'm looking for a truck. They're all right. All right. What's your social security number? Let's see where you at. What they do is they blast your credit to all these multiple banks. Now, a week later, you got all these inquiries on your credit, and now, and then they might say no, and then you're stuck with all these inquiries for 2 years. And now, when you try to make another move, they be like, oh well, you got all this stuff going on right here. We can't do nothing with you. But yes, it's all in the same category as, you know, you trying to get finance for a truck, and it will show that you're trying to get finance for a truck. But at the end of the day, you got all this stuff on your credit now. That's why I say go to your bank. I always say now, because I found it out. Go to a credit union. If you don't got a credit union, go get a credit union. Bank, go get you a credit union. Sign up with a credit union. And I talked to a female about this the other day. Go get your credit union. Don't matter who it is. Well, it do matter who it is. I recommend you going to get Navy Federal or what's the other one? USAA. There are some other credit unions that are probably pretty good, but credit unions will give you a loan, a personal loan, so much easier than, you know, you trying to go to like a Bank of America or something like that. Go to a credit union, go get your loan, see how much you get approved for. That way, they only blast it one time. It's only blasted one time to them. See how much you get approved for. Whether it's 5K, 10K, 15K, 20K, or whatever the case may be. Find you a truck that's under 50K. We'll just say you got approved for 10K. All right? You got approved for 10K. you gotta have some type of money saved up somewhere. I would take that 10K. If you got 5K saved up, cool. You got 3K saved up, cool. Take that 10K, put a down payment on the truck. Whatever you got left is straight to maintenance. Yeah, it's in a sense kind of winging it a little bit, but at least it get you going. You go make money immediately. You stay out for, I would go hard for at least a month. Try to go hard for at least a month and come home. You got some money saved up, take all that money you made in a month, put it to your maintenance account. You should have at least another 5K saved up. Now you should have around, 7 to 10K or something like that. I'm just speaking on, how I would have did it, but see how much you get approved for. At least it blasts it one time, and now it don't be like the dealership where they blast it to 1 million people, and now you got all this stuff on your credit. But is he finished? Oh no, he ain't finished. But that's what I would do though. That's what I definitely want to do. And then as far as the trailer situation, I will wait. If you got your truck, you can kind of do it like how I did. I waited a whole year. Yeah, did I wait? Yeah, I waited a whole year until I got my trailer, my first trailer. I had to figure some things out. Trying to buy a truck and a trailer at the same time can be very expensive. Once again, your next move got to be your best move. It falls right into it. But that's what I would do though. Let me see. New Leaf Trucker, good morning. Just finished my pre-trip. I appreciate all the knowledge. Thank you, bro. About to start driving. I'll catch you the rest on the replay. All right, man. Appreciate you coming through. Trucking is definitely a gamble. Go for it, but not too quick. Like they say in the Army, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. That's facts. I like that. I'm at the auction in Nebraska looking for my first truck auction tomorrow. Okay, Nebraska is probably going to be a 2-day. You could probably find you a good piece of equipment out there. Go check that truck out, though. You're going to have to fly out there or drive out there. Like how I did with the Dallas trailer, I flew out there, Do you have a computer check for the ECM? SJ Pro system on my laptop. Okay. Lionel Lawson, what up, bro? What's going on? Yeah, Progressive Insurance for owner op. Stay away from Progressive. Do not, Ethan Randall, I'm telling you right now, do not go to Progressive. I'll leave Progressive alone. In some cases, you might get a good quote on it, but in most cases, their rates are extremely high. I pay cash for my truck, but the insurance is too high. Yeah, that's well, you said that's Progressive. That's why I said do your more research and keep getting more quotes. You're gonna find a good deal. Sean John, appreciate your videos, bro. You're a man out here running business. Gotta respect it. I appreciate that, man. I'm trying, man. Absolutely, credit unions are real good about giving loans. Too hard inquiries will definitely crush your credit. Yes, it will. That's what I was speaking on, man. But definitely go to a credit union. A lot of people don't know that. And when you go in a credit union getting a loan, you do not go. I spoke on this before too. You do not go in a credit union and say, "Hey, I'm trying to get a loan for a truck." You don't go do that. They're gonna be like, "Oh, all right. Well, you need a business loan then." You probably like a business loan. I ain't got no business credit. You don't say that. This is what you do. You go onto the credit union, you ask for, hey, I'm trying to get a personal loan, and they're gonna ask you, what you need it for? Well, all you gotta say is, I'm trying to make a big purchase. You're trying to make a big purchase. That's all you need to say. You're trying to make a big purchase. Or you can just say, I'm just trying to consolidate debt, or whatever the case may be. That's all you need to say. You don't need to go into detail and tell them all this, what you're doing and all this, you know what I'm saying? You tell them, hey, I'm just trying to make a big purchase. They be like, okay, well, let's run your credit and see where you at with it. Most likely, a lot of you guys that got like a 600, 620 credit score or whatever the case may be, you probably get approved. It might not be what you're looking for, but you probably get approved. you probably get approved. But like I said, it's worth a try, you know, and there's only one hard inquiry onto your credit versus a blast. Luther Hines, what does a small carrier needs to have in cash reserves? That's like that. That's one of those questions again. It depends on what. It depends on how your business is set up. It depends on what you got. It depends on equipment you got. It depends on how much equipment you got. It just depends on certain things. That's something you're gonna have to figure out. Whether it's you got 2, 3, 4, 5K saved up, 10K. You know, it really. Hold on a second. But all right, man, Watson. I'm about to go to they just finished me up. Like I said, I catch you on the next live. Appreciate y'all coming in this morning, man, and y'all be safe.